Nestled within the quaint town of Hillswood stands an antique shop of mystery, its time-worn facade a beacon for those seeking relics from yesteryears. Among its troves, a handcrafted crib, its intricate carvings, superior craftsmanship and vintage charm concealing a hidden, sinister reputation. This crib, an exquisite piece of woodwork, has borne silent witness to a series of unspeakable tragedies of infants. Whispers of its curse echo through the town, tales of heart-wrenching misfortunes that have befallen unsuspecting families shortly after bringing the masterpiece into their home. Infants cradled in its seemingly innocent embrace have met with inexplicable calamities within months of the crib finding a place in their nurseries. The Harrows, a young newly married couple, their lives brimming with the joy of impending parenthood, something that had looked forward to for years. Drawn to the antique shop, they find themselves captivated by the crib's enchanting design, oblivious to its dark history. Little do they know the shadows of the crib's curse are set to loom over their blissful anticipation. As the crib found its place in the beautiful pink nursery, the Harrows reveled in the joy of impending parenthood. Their home filled with the sweet anticipation of a baby's laughter, the patter of tiny feet, and the promise of countless cherished memories. The crib stood as a symbol of their dreams, a beacon of a future filled with love and happiness. They eagerly anticipated seeing their baby girl swaddled and soundly sleeping in the new crib. But as the months passed, the laughter faded. A chilling tragedy had befallen the Harrows, shattering their dreams and leaving their home echoing with the phantom wails of their lost child. Died in the middle of the night, without cause. The sorrow that enveloped the Harrows was felt throughout Hillswood. Their tale of joy turned into despair became a somber melody that played in the hearts of the townsfolk. Yet, despite the tragedy that had unfolded, the antique shop continued to draw the curious and the brave. In fact, the shop received more business with the news of Harrow's loss. A peculiar allure drew new families to the antique shop, each enticed by the crib's macabre history. The Carmichaels, oblivious to the town's tales, succumbed to the crib's charm. The Carmichaels, a couple with a love for all things vintage and unique, their eyes sparkling with anticipation of the joys of parenthood. Drawn to the antique shop by the whispers of the town, they found themselves entranced by the intricately handcrafted crib, its perfectly detailed carvings resonating with their taste for timeless elegance. Unaware of the ominous shadow that loomed over the crib, they welcomed it into their home, its presence a symbol of the new life they were about to embrace. The anticipation of joy soon gave way to an underlying sense of dread, an unnerving chill that began to seep into their once warm and welcoming home. As the days turned into weeks, the crib's sinister aura began to unfold. The Carmichaels found themselves caught in the relentless grip of the curse, their lives echoing the grief-stricken tales of those who had come before them. The crib wove its tendrils into the fabric of each family's existence, leaving behind a trail of grief, trauma, and heartache. A historian delved into the crib's enigmatic history. Buried within the dusty archives of time, a chilling pattern emerged. Each family that had welcomed the crib into their homes faced a similar fate. Joy turned to sorrow, hope to despair, life to death. The historian was gripped by the dread that seeped through the pages of forgotten tales. Their findings led them to an ancient legend, a tale of a craftsman whose grief of losing his own child and wife was so profound it seeped into the very wood of the crib, birthing a curse that transcended generations. The historian, driven by a sense of urgency, began to seek a way to end the cycle of sorrow, not wanting another family to fall victim to the beautiful crib. The answer was found within the pages of a time-worn book, an ancient ritual that promised to sever the crib's malevolent ties. As the historian prepared to confront the curse, the town's families remained ensnared within its chilling grasp. The Carmichaels, still ensnared by its curse, faced the impending doom that lurked in the shadows of their nursery. As the historian, guided by ancient texts and whispered secrets, performed the ritual to break the curse, a palpable tension hung in the air. The crib, once a symbol of life's beginnings, now stood as the epicenter of a battle against an ancient force. The historian's voice echoed through the night, reciting incantations that seemed to ripple through the fabric of reality itself. Slowly, a sense of tranquility began to permeate the air, as if the town of Hillswood itself was breathing a sigh of relief. The crib, shrouded in an aura of dread, now seemed just an ordinary piece of delicate furniture, its foreboding presence replaced by a benign stillness. News of the curse's defeat spread like wildfire. The townspeople, petrified by the crib's ominous presence, now rejoiced in their newfound freedom. Though not everyone believed the curse was lifted, there were some who petitioned to burn it, while others insisted it was a part of history that needed to be preserved. Though a sigh of relief echoed through the streets of Hillswood from most of the community. Families, united by their shared ordeal, embraced a future free from the ominous antique crib.